start this one off, and Jay, they have a great three-point game.
They sure do, Mike. They've got a lot of really good shooters, and that can really stretch a defense. You've really got to get a hand up on these guys, force them to put the ball on the floor.
It's always a lot of fun to watch a three-point shooting team in action. Let's see what they can do tonight. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Sidney drops it in.
That was a nice call. This coach basically has something up his sleeve here. He capitalizes on some weak coverage and basically calls an audible, calls a play out on the floor, and his team did a nice job of recognizing it.
Buckman commits the charge. Buckman with the offensive foul. That's his first foul of the game. Brady throws the ball inbounds. Sidney has the ball up top. They drop it inside. Sidney missed it off the front of the rim. The Highlanders have the ball, Jay. What are you looking for from this club?
I think the three-point shot is the main thing you have to take away from this club. They can really jump on you in a hurry by shooting opportunistic threes.
And let's see if they can find their rhythm with that long ball. Brady up top with the ball. From deep.
Mike, this is one of those times where you make a poor shot selection and you wish you could get the ball back and do it all over again.
Throws it back. Schmidt up top with the ball. For two. Starkey from about 9 feet, no good. The Panthers bring it up court with a 2-point lead.
Oh, what a great shot there, Mike.
What a beauty. Jordan triggers it in. The Radford Highlanders take the ball up, down 4 points right now.
Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Shoots. Jordan makes a nice assist on that bucket.
That was an ill-advised play right there. A miracle that that shot went down. They'll take the points with a smile on their face, but you got to be smarter than that.
Shoots. Kemp misses. That one was short. Buckman too long on that shot.
Boy, that's really solid defensive rebounding. You've really set the tone early with a rebound like that in a tight game.
They feed it inside. Kemp blows the lay-in. The Highlanders have possession, 2 down. Goes inside. Buckman is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Boy, he stopped him on that play. There are no easy baskets in this game. He'll have to earn his 2 from the stripe.
He can't get the first. He blows both shots at the line. Sidney with it out top. He puts it up. Karen Clark clangs that one off the left rim.
We've got a mismatch here to watch tonight. A good defensive player keeping up pretty tight against a less than average shooter.
Nardi has it up top. Inside shot. Brady gets the short rebound.
You wouldn't expect to see much production out of this kid when he's going up against such a tough defensive player.
Takes the shot.
Good shot with the jumper there.
And coaches count. Jordan passes it in. Nardi with it out top. Ball fed inside to the post. The ball's up for grabs. Starkey misses an easy one. The Panthers with the ball. The lead is 4. Sidney with it up top. Kemp scores after the nice spin move. That's a great play.
Well, that time he showed the defense of what he was capable of with that move. He's got a nice little crossover, Mike, and right there the defense couldn't really compensate. It looked like they over-pursued and then got burned on the cross. He gets them out of position and then gets the score.
Buckman with the ball up top. Nardi just threw up a 3, and that's not the strength of his game. It's a 6-point ball game. The High Point Panthers got a nice lead so far in the first half, Jay. What do you see on the court?
Mike, they've got the lead here because they're shooting the ball so well. They've had good ball movement, but what they really need to do is continue to play good defense. If they can force some turnovers and score off that defense, they're going to get high percentage looks every time down the floor.
Problem at the line. He drops both free throws. The Panthers with the ball. The lead is 4. Sidney up top. Kemp puts up the tray. Kemp misses from the wing. The Radford Highlanders take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Fires.
Here's a great example of how to make a great feed.
Can't set it up much better than that.
No, that's...
Karen Clark with the inbound. 2-point differential between these clubs. Sidney out on top for the tray. Brady gets the rebound. He now has 5 on the game. Brady lays it right in.
I like seeing the physical play as long as it's good sportsmanship. The contact there didn't warrant the foul. There was no advantage, disadvantage, and the offense was able to get that shot to go. That's great basketball. There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one.
Good call. Not only could you see it, you could hear the contact on that one.
He can't get the first. And he chokes at the line, missing both shots. The Panthers with the ball. The lead is 4. Sidney with the ball up top. With the jumper, Kemp scores his 8th point of the half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. Inside shot. Nardi from about 9 feet, no good. It's a 6-point ball game. Now in the low post. Kemp draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get 2. The line. Brady comes off the floor for now. Free throw. He hits both free throws. Starkey throws it in. Nice work getting that rebound, and Jay, that's one thing they've done very well tonight, controlling the glass.
Mike, it's been relentless pursuit of the basketball on the boards. That's just hard work, and it's put them in a position to limit their opponents to 1 shot, and they're getting high percentage second chance opportunities on their offensive end.
The ball's up for grabs. The differential is 8.
Rebounding is all about toughness, and that was a tough rebound. When you've got the lead late in the first half, you grab those big defensive boards, take the opponent's heart out.
The Panthers had the early lead in the first half of play. They've maintained that lead and look to be finishing off the first half with a nice margin if they can hang on to it. Jay, what have you noticed from this club?
Mike, the difference in this first half has been their shooting efficiency. They've gotten good shots because they've worked hard to get high percentage looks, and when they've gotten those shots, they've knocked them down.
Kemp, good form, no points. The Highlanders are trailing by 6 and have the ball. Buckman has the ball up top. He shoots. Nardi can't hit from the high post. The High Point Panthers with the ball. They're up 6 points. Willie up top with the ball. Sidney up top with the ball. Kemp for 3. Loose ball. It's a 6-point ball game.
This kid really made a big defensive play right there. A huge stop.
Nardi up top with the ball. Forced the pass, and it's a turnover.
Really impressed with the defensive performance this team is putting on. A close game, a terrific steal late in this first period. That's the kind of thing that can give you momentum going into halftime.
Both free throws. Starkey inbounds the ball. The Highlanders are down by 8 with the ball. He's in close.
Shooting an air ball out of bounds could be a product of having too much time to think about the shot before you let it go. In any case, it could be classified as an absolute choke.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Panthers with the ball. They're up 6 points. Sidney has the ball up top. Takes the shot.
That's a great setup and a clean finish. Let's see that one again.
Sidney.
The differential is 8. Buckman with the ball up top. Head crashes the defensive glass. They get it down low. That's the end of the first half. The score, 8. Head heads to the bench. Starkey with the inbound pass.
Well, Mike, this team did not perform on the offensive end. They were getting shots, just knocking them down. They have to continue to look for good shots and crash the offensive boards to try to get some easy opportunities. Their defense has been good. If they can continue to force turnovers and go the other way, get some easy baskets, they'll be just fine. But they really need to perform well this first 5 minutes of the second half.
He makes his first shot at the line. And he succeeds at the strike. 2 for 2. They thread it underneath. Kemp doesn't connect. It was short there. The Highlanders are trailing by 6 and have the ball. For 2.
Sometimes I think it's best to stick to the basics.
Brady puts the ball in play. The Panthers with the ball. The lead is 4. Sidney with it out top. With the J. Sidney, 17 feet away. It's off the mark. 4-point game we've got right now. With the shot. Jay, that was a great feat to set up that score.
And Mike, that's his third assist. He is really looking for open teammates and finding them. Great court vision.
Sidney up top. Puts it up. Kemp perfect on the shot after the beautiful crossover. Got that shot off without too much trouble, and Jay, that really seems to be the story of the night.
It has, Mike. They've been taking advantage of lax defensive possessions all night long. If you turn your head, they're finding the open man. That's the way you pass the ball.
Inside shot. Brady gets his 6th rebound of the night. The Panthers with the ball. The lead is 4. Sidney has it up top. Brady with it up top. Brady rips down an offensive rebound. Brady botches the layup.
The defense just outplayed themselves right there and got rewarded with the miss.
He fires.
Oh, that's just beautiful. Let's take another look at that.
Sidney.
Starkey throws the ball inbounds. The Highlanders are trailing by 6 and have the ball. Buckman out on top. For the 3. Schmidt can hit those threes, but not this time. It's a 6-point ball game. The double team now. It's knocked loose. The Highlanders couldn't hang on to the ball and went out of bounds off of a player. Sidney with the ball up top. Takes the jumper. Sidney overshot that one and missed.
When that ball goes up, it's a loose ball, and this kid is going after it hard. Great offensive rebound.
It's passed inside. Nardi grabs the defensive rebound.
Really good job of boxing out and going after the ball. That's great hustle on the defensive glass.
Jordan just can't sink the 3. The High Point Panthers with the ball. They're up 6 points. Passes back. Sidney up top with the ball. Brady with it out top. Sidney with the rebound. He's increased his total to 8.
You've got a shooter there who's not likely to hit that shot. If you're on defense, that is the kind of shot you want to force him to take. Excellent play. Nice exchange there for the offense. He cans the shot, and he's not known as a terrific shooter.
Buckman has it up top. Nardi doesn't get the bucket. The drought continues. The differential is 8. Kemp out on top. Shoots. Sidney misses from the corner. The Highlanders are down by 8 with the ball. They pass it inside. Nardi not good there, and he's really missing more than he normally does.
Boy, you're right, Mike. His game isn't on, and he's hurting the team right now. He can't just jack up shots. They count on his production. He's got to get something going, and you can do that by trying to get something easy, usually off your defense.
They'll sure need him before it's over. He hits the first free throw. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. The Panthers with the ball. They're up 6 points. Sidney with the ball up top. Gives it back. The High Point Panthers have played an outstanding second half so far here tonight, especially after trailing at the break. They look very determined and very poised right now, and the deficit didn't seem to bother them. They busted out. Jay, how did they do it?
Mike, this is a really tight game. There's no real advantage for either team in any particular area. I think this game's going to come down to toughness. Which team is tougher? Who gets the big defensive rebounds? Who makes the move that is able to draw a foul and get to the free throw line for tough points? Who is able to get to those loose balls? You control the loose balls, you may be able to control this game.
4-point game we've got right now. Schmidt throws it in. The Highlanders are trailing by 6 and have the ball. For 2. Nardi misses. He just shot that one short. The Panthers with the ball. They're up 6 points. Buckman pulls down the board.
I really like the way he's positioning himself. He's putting himself in a great position to grab those rebounds, and he's also rebounding out of his area. He's going after it.
It's a 6-point ball game.
Defense was solid. They did just enough to force the miss. Let's check out this play. This is textbook.
Michael Karen Clark.
Buckman has the ball up top, feeds it back. They drop it into the low post. Nardi scores his 12th point of the half with that bucket. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. The Panthers with the ball, they're up 6 points. Sidney up top with the ball. Karen Clark from beyond the arc. Karen Clark banged it off the back of the rim. Passes back. Nardi hits his shot off the right side of the rim. It's a 6-point ball game. Takes the shot. Karen Clark, 13 feet out, good. Jay, they're playing him very loose out there. They don't seem to respect that shot.
No, they're sticking with the scouting report on this kid, Mike. They want to recover late to his shot because he's not a proficient outside shooter, but today he's having a miraculous day knocking those shots down. This kid has been doing a terrific job. It's fun to watch a guy having a great day.
Oh, he's having a ball, that's for sure. Brady with the inbound pass. The Panthers are up by 8 with possession. The Panthers have a really good working margin here winding down the second half. Jay, what are you thinking?
You know, Mike, this game has been close in almost every category on the stat sheet. I think what is really going to be important as this game comes to a close is toughness level. Who's got the mental toughness to step up to the free throw line and hit those big free throws? Who's got the physical and mental toughness to get on the floor for a loose ball? Loose balls and free throws may wind up determining this game.
Nardi is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line. He makes his first shot at the line. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. Down to 1:47. Double team. The ball's free. The Highlanders touched the ball last before it went out. Karen Clark with the inbound. Only 7 on the shot clock. Schmidt is tagged with a reach-in. That will be his second foul of the contest. Karen Clark up top with the ball. Sidney up top. Sidney is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Oh, boy, that wasn't even close, Mike.
He can't get the first. And he chokes at the line, missing both shots. Nardi is called for the foul. That will be his second foul of the contest. Brady passes it in. Nardi is called for the personal. That's his third foul so far. Karen Clark with it up top. Buckman will wrap him up. That's his third foul so far.
Jay, the clock's become a factor here. If they hurry up, Mike, I think they can get a 2-for-1 right now on this possession.
Nardi is called for the foul, and that will get him his fourth foul of the ball game. Karen Clark with the ball up top. Buckman will wrap him up. He gets hit with his fourth foul of the game and in the bonus, so we'll head to the stripe for 1-1. He gets the first of two. And he misses the second free throw. Starkey is called for the personal. He picks up his second foul. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 1-1. He hits the first free throw. And he gets both free throws to drop. Schmidt inbounds the ball. Time is winding down, and unless you believe in miracles, this one's just about over.
No, I agree. With less than a minute to go in the huge deficit, they'll just play this one out. This is where the coach tries to use the game situation to try to teach his team something for a future ballgame.
With this amount of time on the clock, what do you want to do here, Jay?
Well, Mike, I think this is a 2-for-1 situation. Let's see if their guards can recognize it and they can get a good shot in a hurry.
Here comes the double team. Kemp with it up top. Delivers back. Clock down to 6. In the paint.
Boy, simple and beautiful right there. That's a great feed.
And Jay, look at the assist.
He really passed it perfectly, and the shooter took great advantage of it, being ready to shoot as the ball arrived.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Nardi could pick up his 20th point this trip down the floor. It goes in deep. That's the end of the game. Your final score, 35-20.